Hey guys, Shadolance back again with another review. Today I'll be doing the M99-II. Probably, I want to say right off the bat, one of the best GP snipers ever created. It's excellent for quick scoping. This thing is like the semi-automatic version of the Tango, except it's always a one-shot kill. I don't think I've ever really not got a one-shot kill on this. Even Housers don't tend to tank this as often. It's super powerful, super accurate, and honestly, when they released this weapon, I was like, holy crap, why is this not an NX rare? Because it's just so OP for a GP sniper. But I'm actually glad they released it because it gives GP users a chance to keep up with all of us NX users. So honestly, I'm not too annoyed at it. I know a lot of people enjoy it, but to set that off, it's a relatively high range gun, so they make sure you know how to use it before you actually, really have to. And also, I don't think it's in the Miss G either, so you won't see low ranks running around with it. So yeah, not really. You can't really say you get noobed with this gun. I mean, it's unlocked at Second Lieutenant 3, so you're well into the game by the time you have a chance to use this gun. I know I'm starting off the review with Kill Creek, but I transition into Coastal Recon after this, and I do equally well in both games. I do very well in both of them, despite the fact that I don't get so many accolades with this gun. I'm sorry, my voice is a little bit sore. I'm doing this right after my L85A1 camo review, if that review is out yet or not. If it's not out yet, you haven't seen it yet, you've got some stuff coming to you. But anyway, so the popularity with this gun is above average because of the reasons that I said. It is able to compete with many NX snipers. Particularly the DSR. Now, the reason I say that is because the damage and the accuracy kind of perform similar to the DSR, and the spread recovery is very similar. The gun feels like a DSR, except it doesn't have a... it basically feels like a GP DSR, except it has a higher fire rate. At least I think it does. It says it has a 16 fire rate, and it is technically semi-automatic, which means every time it looks like I'm unscoping here, I'm actually clicking to unscope. This is a technically fully automatic gun. Has 5 shots per magazine, and it is customizable with the magazine. However, because of the muzzle on the end of it, you cannot put on a silencer. So, at any rate, it is only a fully automatic sniper. I don't think there's any snipers that have 2 firing modes. At least I don't think there are right off the top of my head. Now, statistically, the damage is 100, the portability is 32, the rate of fire is 16, the accuracy is 99, which is something that you might see on an NX rare sniper, and the recoil is 66. Now, the recoil technically does matter in this gun because it stays in scope. Although, honestly, I don't think the recoil is very heavy at all. I mean, it's not like an M107, despite the fact that it's statistically not too far from the M107 in terms of recoil. But it's actually not that bad of a gun at all. I get nut-shotted there. I don't even know how that happens, but anyway. Now, to balance the gun, it does not have 5 of 20 shots. It has 5 of 15. So the ammo capacity for a fully automatic sniper that fires as fast as this one does is rather balanced. Honestly, I've just been thinking to myself since I said that the rate of fire is 16. It doesn't feel like a 16. I feel like this gun can fire faster than the TPG and the other guns. I feel like this gun probably has more like a 20. It's a little higher up there. Not a whole lot more, but it definitely feels faster to me. Now, if you haven't noticed by this point in the game, in which case you need to go have your eyes checked, this gun has a 3 times magnification scope that the L96A1 has on it. I just professionally stepped on a mine there that was on our own stairs, so that was a douchebag move by whoever planted those. But anyway, I don't have a whole lot more to say about the gun, but I like the gun a lot. Now, honestly, I like to call this gun the fatty gun because that's honestly what it looks like. If you look at the main part of the gun, it just looks like a fat guy. I mean, that's seriously what it looks like. Look at how fat the gun is, like in the bottom right-hand corner where you can see the shape of the gun when I try to switch out weapons. It just looks so fat. At any rate, the portability on this is 32, so it's actually, and we're transitioning to Coastal Recon. Keep your head on here. Other than that, like I was saying before, the portability on this gun is, in my opinion, pretty good. I don't feel like you need to necessarily put this weapon away every time you want to run somewhere. The reload is just average. It feels more like a bolt action reload to me. I mean, it just feels like the kind of reload that a bolt action has, that speed and that feel. It does have the reload of the M107, I do believe. Don't quote me on that. I'm just pretty sure that's what I remember it as. I get a lot of nice quick scopes here right off the bat, so that's a great example of how good this gun is for quick scoping. It's awesome, especially with the fact that this thing is rarely tanked, even at long ranges. One of the downsides to this gun, though, because I do have to mention the negatives, I can't just mention all the things I like about it, but one of the negatives to this gun is that it is very loud. And I don't know if you would even consider this a negative, but, I mean, it is meant to be a long-range gun, but they didn't put the higher magnification scope on it. in all honesty, I would have loved to have this gun to have. This is one of the few GP guns that I would have actually loved to have the higher magnification TPG1 Pro or even M200 delay scope on, or M200 scope, because it's technically on both of them. But yeah, so I also want to apologize again for sticking with the similar maps that I've been doing. I really have been trying to get some more diversity in the maps, but with the new hired guns mode that came out, finding any maps that aren't on the super popular list like oil rig and stuff is just so challenging right now. So please bear with me while I keep looking for these. I do not want to make my own room, because then people are going to be asking me to, oh, kick this guy left and right, and I don't want to deal with that, especially if a real hacker does come into the room. I don't want to deal with it. So that's just one of the reasons I refuse to make my own room. Now, I'm kind of done talking about the gun here if you haven't noticed. If you have more questions, please PM me. I will answer all questions. One of the things that I absolutely am really happy about is the fact that you guys have been getting so many subscribers for me. I've been seeing so many new people saying, hey, I got this guy. Hey, I got this guy for you. This guy subscribed to you. And I really appreciate that. I read every PM that I get, whether or not I try to reply to them all, especially if they actually have like content to them. If it's just like a, hey, I got this guy to subscribe, I mean, I might say thank you or something, but it won't be exactly a super long-winded reply. So yeah. Other than that, about the new hired guns mode, I have not tried it yet, so I'm not going to make a commentary on that just yet. I probably will sometime soon, as soon as I have a good chance to try it. I actually did try to jump into one today, and I noticed right away it is super laggy. So yeah, I actually figured that out right away with the other hired guns mode. I tried to do a review in the other hired guns mode. What's it called? Blood Money, I think so. I think that's what it's called. I just completely KS'd that guy there. That was really funny, actually. He's like trying to kill him. He's on his last shot, and I just picked the guy off one shot. That was funny. I just KS'd him again. So KS'd the same guy twice. He's probably pretty mad at me by now. But anyway, aside from KSing people. Don't have a whole lot more to say about the gun, like I said before. I did have something that I wanted to say. I forgot what it was. Got to thinking about kill stealing, and I completely forgot what I was going to say. But, oh yeah, so I'm actually kind of moved in now to my two houses. I'm doing the best I can to make reviews, because I can only record at one of the two houses, and I'm spending more time at the opposite house that I need to be at, so it's a little bit challenging for me, so bear with me here. Doing the best I can. I'm going to keep trying to release 1 to 2 just reviews or montages or gameplays or whatever. Oh, that was the coolest lag kill in the world right there. Go back and watch that again. Pause the video. Okay, I assume you paused the video and went back and watched that. That was the coolest lag kill you could ever get. But aside from the coolest lag kill you could ever get, yeah. So if you guys didn't hear my challenge from before, if you guys haven't watched my update video yet by the time I've released this review, I've challenged all of you guys to get 10 of your friends to subscribe to my channel. I'm not offering rewards for doing so just yet, but I think what I will do is, if you can say that you got X guy to subscribe later on, what I might actually end up doing is hosting events later in the fall. I'm planning on hosting both GP and NX events. The GP events will be for higher amounts of GP, like 60 or 70k. Because I don't really use my GP, and I have 700k, 750k, something like that. And NX events will usually be for 10, 25, or 50k. That's usually what I do my events for. I was famous last year for doing my events. I did 3 events, each one with one winner. The winner got 350k NX. Yeah, so that's just one of the. I just failed quickscope that guy there. That's what I was well known for last year, where that died off pretty quickly. I'm not going to be hosting any other massive ones like that. I'd like to get more people involved now that I have more subscribers and stuff. It's not going to be a private thing anymore. But yeah, one of the 3 events was private for the clan only. Another one was for a friend's clan, and the final one was public and open to all. So all I ask is that you guys register early, and I will be hosting multiple events. But I would like it as if you guys win an event. If you guys get first place in an event, that you don't participate in any more, because we want to get as many people involved as possible. And I'm going to try to keep my clan out of it, because I host clan events like pretty much weekly at this point. So yeah, I don't want to. I mean, I may allow like some of my admins in, but I think I'm going to keep it public for all of you guys, because you guys are the ones I want to say thank you to here. These events are my way of saying thank you. Let's have a good time now. Don't have a whole lot more to say during this review. I've given you a lot of my updates. You guys can really look forward to those events. And don't worry, I'm not asking for funding for any of that. I already have the funding set aside for now. The one thing I did want to say really fast is perhaps sometime in the spring or later on, once I've gotten my channel really far up there with some of the rest of them, not necessarily Backstar High, but I mean like Asian Psycho. I keep calling him Asian Nico because that's what it looks like to me. The E does not look like an S to me. That never registers as an S. But I will perhaps be looking for a partnership later on. So if I can get you guys to help me with that, the more subscribers and views I get, the more likely I can get a subscribership, a partnership. And the partnership means I get more money, and I plan to use that money to host more events for you guys. So yeah, helping me is helping you. So I mean, I intend to do this for all you guys. You guys are the ones I do this for. I don't do it for myself, as I've said many times in the past. So keep watching my videos, keep getting subscribers. I can't really ask you guys to do much more than that, except have a good time while watching them. Give me recommendations if you guys want to see something. Like I said before, I read all my PMs and I reply to 99% of them, as long as they have good content to them. And I will see you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Have a few seconds left. I'm kind of ending early here. Just drag this on for a few more seconds. Come on, Shadow, you can do this. Go, 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 go. Come on, my voice can't get any higher than this. Okay, Shadolance out. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys later in game. Bye-bye.
What the hell? How about the cocaine?
I threw it all away, Dad.
Motherfucker! You throw away all the cocaine? You know what the hell I had to do for the killer all the cocaine?